Welcome to the last video of 2023. At least where I live, it is the last day of the year. And for such occasion, I've planned this video. I'm gonna present you with more than a few statements regarding K-pop vocals and vocalists that I consider important or relevant, yet I also get the feeling that these may be hard to swallow to some. If that sounds good to you, let's not waste any time. I do have a party to go to. Not to be dramatic, but YouTube vocal coaches have lied to you in the reaction videos. Not because they don't know any better, but because they are scared of you. K-pop fandoms have an unfortunate reputation of overreacting to anything that isn't a praise of their beloved idols. And this immaturity shuts down a lot of nuanced criticism and commentary. Since creators don't want to deal with borderline online harassment, what they're gonna offer instead is an overly positive, sugar-coated perspective that's gonna be easily digestible for K-pop stans. Good vocal technique doesn't always sound good to us, and bad technique doesn't always sound bad. It may seem not the most intuitive, but it is more complex than that. Whether we like a sound of someone's voice or not depends not only on the technique that's being used, but also, and probably even more importantly, on singer's tone, their vocal style, the musical context, and of course our personal subjective preferences. So the fact that something sounds good to our ears is not a solid enough indication of good technique. Official studio vocals are also not a good indicator of actual vocal skill. Official studio vocals and live vocals are two different worlds. When I was making my K-pop idols who need vocal lessons ASAP series, some people would comment how these idols sounded more than fine on their official studio tracks. Well, that's because recording studio is a super controlled environment where you get to have many takes to deliver the right vocal, which couldn't be more different from live performance. Also, if you watch these recording behind videos that are being posted online, you know that idols generally record their parts from line to line, sometimes even word by word, which again couldn't be more different from performing outside of the studio.
아 그래요? 한번 그거 받아보고요. 네. 그게 더 나으면은 그렇게 갈게요. Welcome to my world. 님은 이게 훨씬 잘 어울리네요. 진짜요? 네. 예. Welcome to my world. Only when you're the city is the. 네, 좋아요. 시작되는 you and me.
Not only that, the vocal we hear on the official tracks is edited in post-production. There is pitch correction, there is added reverb, and other effects. So that, for example, this
더 해볼게요.
could be turned into this. In short, official studio vocals definitely not a reliable source for vocal analysis. K-pop community needs to reevaluate the way that vocal tiers are used. The creators of K-pop vocal analysis blog, who have popularized their controversial ranking system, no longer support nor use it since 2018. And it's basically 2024. That should be enough for people to realize that keeping on using it is questionable. K-pop stans who desperately want to rank vocalists, despite often not knowing much or a single thing about singing, took the ranking system and ran with it to wreak chaos and confusion in the community. These sometimes are the same people who call any type of stronger, lower chest voice deep voice. Oh hell no. I always do encourage healthy discussion and analysis. But once I see, no, this person is C minus, B, but that other person is D plus and B whatever, my neurons log off. There is nothing wrong with ranking idols based on their skills. You know, I'm sort of known for my rankings. Sometimes I get comments. Why do you even make your ranking videos? It's not nice to rank idols. Who cares? First of all, I care. And second, many people care. Rankings are a form of analysis. When done respectfully and with good intentions, I believe they can be fun and interesting. However, these rankings often trigger immature, overly sensitive fans who are not able to react to such type of content in a constructive or sometimes civilized way. However, let it be known that my content doesn't cater to that group. K-pop vocalists generally aren't great users of riffs and runs. What K-pop stands truly lack, at least as far as vocals go, is perspective. While there obviously is skill to be found among K-pop vocalists in terms of vocal agility, you of course have Kyungsu, but also ITZY, taeyeon or wheein, absolutely. But when you're used to the likes of Tori Kelly, JoJo and other pop/R&B vocalists, I mean Brandy, Mariah Carey, you name them.
Raining purple skies in around me and you. Wow, ooh, I'm missing you.
You begin to notice how K-pop vocalists, even those good and great ones, tend to focus much less on the use of riffs and runs than Western vocalists. Moving on to a few random but super specific ones. Idols who you think are on a vocal struggle bus, but I actually disagree. Include Felix of Stray Kids, Soyeon of Idol, Ryujin of ITZY, and wonyoung of IVE. None of them are good vocalists, but I actually looked for struggle but couldn't find any or not enough to put them in a video. Soyeon is a confident vocalist who even has some knowledge or at least good technical intuition that comes in handy, especially in vocal direction she does behind the scenes. I was actually really impressed by how she was able to help her members sound their best. Well, I think it's her tone that people tend to dislike, which then leads them to the conclusion that she cannot sing, which is not fair. Felix is a super safe vocalist who sticks to his comfort zone, which honestly I find to be working for him quite well. I don't think he's the member in Stray Kids who's on the vocal struggle bus. Ryujin also has some of the basics down and delivers her lines without major issues. And wonyoung, definitely the best in this lineup, who's a good sub-vocalist and doesn't deserve any harsh criticism as far as vocal skill is concerned.
Cause I felt sad love, I felt bad love. What the hell is love supposed to feel like? What the hell is love? What the hell is love? What the hell is love supposed to feel like?
그래 훨씬 더. 근데 제 목소리
Or any other ridiculous thing she is criticized for. Jealousy. Mamamoo have very good, stable live vocals. I mean, no shit. These women have never learned how to lip sync, and thank God for that. But as far as vocal stability and stamina go, nmixx clears any girl group competition in this area. It's obvious to me that they perform on a level where no other girl group touches them. you know, one day they're going to release a great song. Not a good one, but a great one. And then I'm afraid I will not shut up about them ever. So from my experience, one of the most overrated vocalists by the stands, and yes, I am excluding BTS and Blackpink members because they are just way too obvious, are Jisung and Giselle. And it's not that they're bad. Of course they're not. But who convinced some of y'all that they're some sort of vocal legends? Or is it extreme bias? Or ignorance? I do not know. Vocally, ITZY is in desperate need of Leah. Even though she's on a weaker side of the spectrum for main vocalists, the control, dynamics, and feeling Leah brings to the table are vital to ITZY's sound. Please get well soon. Live vocals in K-pop are still a tricky subject. And I'm not blaming you, it just tells me that we can never have enough of live versus lip sync videos. It's not a threat, it's a promise. And that is all I have for you guys in this video and this year. Time really flies. Thank you guys for watching these videos, for your support and kind words. Let's have a great year. Do your thing and I will do my best to keep the content coming. Thank you guys for watching. See you in my next one. And I need a shot. Or 12. Wish me luck.